I never thought a single sentence on social media could rip my world apart. But that's exactly what happened when my wife, Emily, decided to blast me online for something I thought was just a normal boundary in marriage. It all started on a Thursday evening. I came home from work, exhausted, only to find Emily buzzing with excitement. She told me that her best friend, Ryan, a guy she'd known since high school, had invited her on a weekend trip. Just the two of them. No girlfriends. No other couples. Just Emily and Ryan. Immediately, my stomach twisted. "Emily," I said carefully, "you're married now. Going on a solo trip with another man, especially one you're so close to, just isn't right. It's not about me owning you, it's about respect for our marriage." Her face hardened. "Respect? Ryan is like a brother to me. You're being controlling." I shook my head. "I'm not controlling you. I'm asking for boundaries. Would you be okay if I suddenly decided to take a weekend trip with a female best friend you barely know?" She didn't answer. Instead, she stormed into the bedroom and slammed the door. The next morning, I woke up to my phone buzzing non-stop. Dozens of notifications. When I opened Instagram, my heart dropped. Emily had posted a picture of herself with Ryan, laughing at a cafe, with the caption, "Men think they own you. Newsflash, they don't." The comments were brutal. Her friends cheered her on. "Yes, Queen, live your life. A man who tries to control you doesn't deserve you. Ryan is such a sweetheart, you two look adorable." Some even joked about me. Imagine being this insecure. Girl, divorce him already. I felt humiliated. Not just because of the post, but because Emily didn't defend me once. That night, she came home late. Her perfume lingered in the air, mixed with the faint scent of beer. "Had fun with Ryan?" I asked, my voice flat. She rolled her eyes. "Yes. Unlike you, he doesn't try to cage me." "Emily," I said, trying to stay calm, "you embarrassed me in front of everyone. Do you realize how disrespectful that was?" She crossed her arms. "Maybe if you trusted me, I wouldn't need to prove that I'm independent." But what she didn't know was that trust had already started to crack. Over the next few weeks, she kept posting pictures with Ryan. Late-night drives. Coffee runs. Even one where he had his arm around her shoulders. Each time, the captions stung more. "A true friend never judges. Freedom feels amazing. Not all men are threatened by strong women." Her online life painted me as some insecure villain. But then something happened that turned everything upside down. One evening, Ryan's girlfriend, Lily, reached out to me. We barely knew each other, but her message was straight to the point. "Hey. I thought you should know. Emily and Ryan aren't just friends." My chest tightened. I asked her what she meant. Lily sent me screenshots. Messages between Emily and Ryan. Late-night texts. Heart emojis. Ryan telling Emily, "I wish you were mine." Emily replying, "Maybe in another life. Or maybe this one, who knows." It felt like the ground disappeared beneath my feet. I didn't confront Emily right away. I wanted to see how far she would go. That weekend, she told me she was going shopping with friends. Instead, Lily and I followed them. We watched as Emily and Ryan met up at a hotel, holding hands, laughing like lovers. The sight burned into me. That night, I packed a bag and moved into a friend's apartment. I didn't even leave a note. I wanted her to feel the silence. 3 days later, Emily blew up my phone. "Where are you? Why aren't you home? Stop acting like a child." Finally, I replied, "Check your Instagram. Read your own captions. That's where you'll find your answer." Hours later, she showed up at my friend's place, crying. "It's not what you think," she insisted. "Ryan and I never slept together." I looked at her coldly. "So the hotel? The texts? The secret meetings?" Her lips trembled. "It was emotional, but it didn't mean I don't love you." "Love?" I laughed bitterly. "You mocked me publicly. You disrespected me privately. You chose validation from strangers over honesty with your husband." She sobbed, begging me to forgive her. Here's where the twist comes in. While Emily was spiraling, Lily decided she'd had enough of Ryan too. She dumped him, and together, Lily and I exposed them both. Screenshots, hotel check-ins, everything. Emily's carefully crafted image of a strong, independent woman with a jealous husband collapsed overnight. Her friends turned on her. Wait, so you were cheating? And you made fun of your husband online? Wow. Not queen behavior anymore. Even Ryan's buddies stopped defending him. Weeks later, Emily came crawling back. She showed up at my apartment with flowers, tears streaming down her face. I ruined everything, she whispered. Please. I'll delete all the posts, I'll cut off Ryan, I'll do anything. I stared at her, remembering all the nights I begged for respect. Finally, I said, Emily, marriage isn't about ownership. But it is about loyalty. And you sold ours for likes. I closed the door. Months later, I found myself healing. Lily and I stayed friends, supporting each other through the betrayal. And sometimes, when we laugh about how blind we both were, I realize something important. Sometimes the person shouting the loudest about freedom is the one hiding the deepest chains. Emily wanted the world to see her as untouchable. But in the end, she only exposed how easily she could throw everything away. Fire. And that's the story of how my wife's post, "Men think they own you," destroyed the very marriage she thought she was defending.